And mega love shout out to everyone. Ayan, magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ayan, sa mga manonood ngayong gabi. And syempre, for tonight, it's going to be an early Valentine's special day where we're going to have a guest like last year, and he doesn't know, or he probably knows about this, because if you didn't watch the trailer, guys, please do watch it so you understand what's the backside story of this whole Valentine special live stream. And so for replays, guys, you can actually do start the stream, and there's going to be chapters along the way. And we are going to talk a lot, like a lot. So if you have questions for this particular guest we're gonna have tonight, please do get ready for your questions, because we're gonna try to discuss the dating scene from the culture to whatever, because talking to him is such an experience. Oh, diba? He's laughing in the in the back. Anyways, guys, without before I even announce and introduce to you our special guest for tonight, please do mega love shout out to my BFF. I am to Brett Glass. So, Brett, how about you, Brett? How's your Valentine's going to be, guys? And of course, to my admin, Ayan, and share the stream, everyone from Brett. Yes, please, guys, please do share this stream. And to Inday Mama Vlog, thank you, Inday Mama. Because of that, ayan, meron tayong quick. Yan, super thank you to you. Yes, thank you so much, Inday Mama. And of course, to keeping up with Sean and Irene, thank you for coming. And Inday Mama, Cesar Yumul, ayan, as known as Inday Mama Vlog. Guys, puntahan nyo yan, guys. If you want to know anything about Filipino cuisines, Filipino authentic cuisines, please do visit Inday Mama Vlog, ayan. And I'm pretty sure Nightbot will drop its link. And of course, to Felipe G. I do see you, Felipe. How are you doing? Ayan. O, diba? Ayan. So, everyone, I did greet every one of you. So, without much further ado, guys, ayan, let's start the conversation. And of course, the weird perspective of my special guest. Please welcome Lee Romaine Ray.
Why rage? Hello.
There you go. Okay. Enough of that, guys. You're mute. You're on mute.
Hey, oh my
There
God.
you go.
Why did you convince me to do this? I don't know why. I've been nervous all day about this.
Oh, I get. Ayan. So, please do this honor. I am pleased to thank Cesar Yumul. Ayan, Cesar Yumul for supporting Icy Fit, and tonight's episode is our loving Ayan Lee. Ayan, the regular in the house, combing his hair. Ayan, please watch him.
Hey, yeah, I don't put that music on. I have to start speaking with a deep voice. Hi, I'm Lee.
Yes, guys. Thank you, Inday Mama. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Yeah. So, Lee, Ayan, because you are our special guest, did you ever thought, because remember, like if you remember, that's why I put it in the trailer, is like you're the one who keeps bugging me about, like doing a blind date or like a dating show. Did you
Mm.
ever thought that it will be you that's gonna be the special guest on Valentine's?
No, not really. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked by it, but I'm happy to be. Well, actually, no, I wasn't happy. I was really nervous today. I was like, why? I'm gonna think of an excuse. I can't. But actually, I think it's a really good idea of yours that you did, and I'm happy to be the first victim of yours.
No, actually, like if you didn't know, guys, this started actually last year because it's been like maybe
Oh,
it's a year, like 1 year, and then this year is going to be my second year on YouTube. So I kind of like do this. I kind of continue the tradition of when it's Valentine's, it's going to be like this. And also from Felipe G, highly, no need to be nervous.
that
That
makes me
sounds
more nervous. What's
wow. So,
happening?
anyways, so remember you told us how about a blind date, So I
Mhm.
just thought like it would be the best one if because we've talked about a lot of your dating life. So before we even start, let's just cut to the chase.
Mhm.
How's dating life for Lee right now?
It's really strange. In the past couple of months, because I've been on a kind of a weight loss journey and stuff like that, and the more I've lost weight, the more I get attention from women. So it's been really strange. It's been really kind of strange the last couple of months, and I've kind of almost reached my target. And there's this lady at my work who we went on a couple of dates, and then things died down. And then suddenly she's always talking to me now, like always like, "Oh, what are you doing?" and stuff like that. And then there's another girl I've been talking to, but nothing's happened. But I mean, she was she gives actually, yeah, she kind of she complimented me. She was like, "Oh, you look so handsome and fit and stuff." And I was just, I don't know, I wasn't really the word's
Into
not
it?
bothered. Just I've been so focused on myself. You know what I mean? I kind of like I've forgotten how to date. I'm just like, all right, a compliment, great. You look great too. So, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay. Oh my God. And this is a special, 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 special love shout out to Saizen Taro. Konnichiwa. Aro aro. Saizen. Thank you. Thank you. Alo and hi to Bod too. Thank you, Saizen, for coming. I hope you like this one. So say hello to Saizen Taro.
Faizan Taro, that's a cool name, by the way. Yes, hello.
Uh, thank you, Saizen. I hope you like this. If you're gonna stay for a bit, stay tuned. And so, for anyone who doesn't know you yet, like it's the first time they actually saw you,
Right.
in a short kind of way, how are you going to introduce who is Lee? Can we call you Lee?
How short? Like one sentence you mean now? Okay. Lee, I'm that just put me on the spot. I'm a guy who's you see what you get. You see what you get. Like if you want I don't know. I see I feel so nervous now. I don't know.
I I think guys, this is the first time that he actually it does seems like he is really nervous right
I
now.
am. I
Red
swear to God.
flags. But
I swear.
anyways, thank you so much for that, Brett. And this is for thank you. Wow! Arigato! Ayan, thank you, Brett. But anyways, so you are from UK,
Mm,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And the thing is like, so when you come to Japan, how much like experience wise, how much of your experience from dating in UK and dating in Japan, how can you explain that to a person who doesn't know the struggle or the hard, it's dating is hard right now, as you keep saying on our live stream.
My
So
weird
how is it
perspective.
different from UK to Japan?
Um, Obviously the language barrier. I think that's a factor. And some cultural differences. And then there's individual differences like some people like tall people. I'm not really tall. I'm short and stocky, if that's a term for myself. And just little things like that. And yeah, I think I mean I've met lots of dates, and I've had a few relationships on the way.
Why do you roll your eye like that?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm
Listen.
thinking of the same day.
Now go on. Go on.
But yeah, yeah, I just I just haven't had a. I mean, well, I think I've got to the point like I'm to my age where I'm thinking, I want something kind of serious, and so like I've had chances where I can meet women and just have fun, but I just think it's a waste of time for me. So that's why I've kind of been focused on myself, and that's all our arguments on your show about
So,
the nail
do you
polish.
think, so this is the question. So, do you think, like, like you kind of like feeling this is such a waste of time? Is you aging, or is it because of the experiences? Because,
Mm,
like, it's not like attacking or putting anybody down. It's like, I
uh-huh,
think also, like, with me when I was dating, when I was younger, because I date super, super young, so I
yeah,
feel like, there's a point where and it's really early for me. Like, it's really early. That's why I got married early as well. Because for me, I feel like I just am not into dating, like a real relationship. And, but the thing is, this is always our conversation surrounding it.
yeah.
The dating
Uh,
scenario right now, because, forgive me because I don't date anymore. But for example, like what is, if you're gonna sum it up, what is the most hardest part? Is it, the age, or is it just, it's just the situation? If you're gonna sum all it up, what's the kind of the hardest part or the reason it is hard?
I think it's hard because basically social media has made it difficult for that. I think it's instead of pulling us together, it separated us a lot more. So I mean, I've seen online dating from the beginning when it was embarrassing to do, when you would never tell anyone you've met someone online until now, where everyone's doing it. So I've seen like the culture shift. And I remember in Japan, online dating was just beginning. And that's when I came to Japan about 10 years ago. That's when it was just starting. And in the beginning, it was fun. It was very accessible. I think people were new to it, and the algorithms and all that was fair, I would say. But now, as time went on, it got more and more difficult to have matches. And then when you did meet matches, I think the women have met so many men, they were jaded. I think the men didn't meet anyone because like it was too difficult. So, I mean, and that happened to me too. And I mean, I've had dates, but as time went on, I saw it got worse and worse. And for me now, I've deleted all my dating apps. I just think it's garbage.
Ooh. Okay, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. But
What?
so the thing is also like we're going there anyways. So
Mm,
as not every one of you know, I started a react video, guys. So if you didn't watch it yet, please do watch it. I hope you like it. Some of my kind of like top of the head craziness maybe for some, but it's your part to judge anyways. But some of my thoughts will be in that as well without people influencing what are my thoughts at the moment watching those videos. And the first video that I made was actually sent by yours truly, Lee. Yes.
hard.
So Ayan. So, before I get to that,
Mm.
ayan, hi chat from Brett Glasso. Thank you, thank you. And of course, Inday Mama, thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'll probably change my hair pretty soon because I'm getting called out from work. And guys, I have to get it black again. So, anyways, thank you. And of course, Eisen Terry said, I started online dating back in the day using MLRC. What's MLRC?
I've
Is
never
it
heard of
something I need to know? What's MLRC size? Ayan. And Michael, mwah, 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 mwah. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Michael. My man has a position here now. Nice. From Michael to you, Lee. Diba?
that.
So you have a position. What's your position here, Lee?
Position as in.
I don't know. Anyways, so anyways, back to the story. So he gave me the video that I reacted my first time, and it's called Passport Bros. Never heard of that word. So, as I was like, this day is approaching, I was like thinking, what kind of questions should I ask Lee or things like that. But because of the Passport Bros,
Mm,
knowing what it is,
mm.
I can't shake that question in my head
Okay.
that do you think you're a Passport Bros?
It's such a
Since you give me the video.
it's I mean it's so stupid that passport bros phenomenon, right? Because I've been traveling for years. As you know, I've been in like 4 countries. I've lived in 4 different countries. So the concept of a passport bro is it just makes no sense. But it's it's popular now because the dating scene is so bad. That's why this is the kind of result, and a lot of black men, especially. That's why it's bro. The passport bro means black men have moved out to different countries, especially Filipino women, because to black men, especially from America, they feel they're the most kind of feminine and they want to marry and stuff. But for me personally, when I traveled out, I do feel that my dating success was better in different countries. You know what I mean? I think in England, some standards are pretty too high, or women not really my type. There's loads of different factors.
There's
But
always a there's always factors, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, the factors for me, I think, was I'm short. I'm a short guy, and in England, I'm below average. I remember my friends all used to make fun of me, like, Lee, are you gonna grow? I mean, when are you gonna start growing? And my younger brother, sorry, he's 2 years younger. He's taller than me. Like I'm 5'4". I think I'm 5'5" or 5'4". And my brother
Good
is
day
five.
or bad day? In
Sorry.
good day or bad day?
Oh, the 5'5" and 5'4". If I feel confident, yeah, I'll say 5'5". Definitely, definitely. And if I'm wearing like good shoes with tissue inside,
The heel thing,
yeah,
guys.
man.
So, anyways, before that, I had earlier we were talking about what is Mirk or is Mirk. Mirk, it's an old internet relay chat back in the Philippines. Why did I not know this? Like, why did I not know this? What is Mirk, guys? Admin, do you know Mirk? Ayan. Before Facebook or any online app. I do remember like Friendster back in the day in the Philippines. I don't know if you know that. It's like Friendster. MySpace, no, not I don't think that's my day. But MySpace, I think, is the first one, right? MySpace, and then I think Friendster is next, and then it's like a Facebook, but it's Friendster. So, guys, if you know Friendster, that one, and then basically now Facebook, as we all know it. Ayan. And of course, from Michael, sorry, thought he was a co host. Now that's more. I like it, CC from Cesar Humul. And of course, mega, mega love shout out to Buhay OFW Mix Vlog Official. Guys, please do check her out as well. Ayan, I'll do appreciate that. Ayan. And of course, how tall are you, Lee? From Michael. Okay, in
Um,
a bad day. How about in a bad day?
do you want do you want centimeters? I sound tall in centimeters.
Yeah. Because he's like, I don't know about that. Like a Western. Ayan. And of course, Lee, you need to be on 90 Day Fiance. You
What?
watched that? I love that.
No, no.
Although, have you ever watched 90 Day Fiance?
I've seen clips. I've seen clips, and it looks like yeah. I've seen one with the guy. He's got no neck. I forgot. I forgot. And he was it a Filipino
The
woman he met.
disgusting human being I've ever know or seen. Like the first thing, the first thing is like, so we're talking about your height, right? And you're pretty kind of like, it's so nice that you're not, I believe you probably at one point you have like inferiority complex because of your height or something. What are you doing now?
I'm
Is
getting
this
ready
a
for the day. I'm getting ready for the day. I'm having a shave.
Is this a facial care episode? We're doing vlog, guys. Guys, I think he's pretty nervous that he didn't actually plan for like. I
I
was
was
actually
ready, man.
thinking for like a tuxedo, a tux, a formal white. I thought it'll be like that though.
Yeah, I was gonna. I thought, what am I doing, man? I thought, should I wear a suit or something? I don't know. Yeah, I'm proper
Well,
nervous right now.
later you're gonna have blind dates later. Hopefully, they all come today. So
Okay.
I anyway, so ayan. And oh Lord, from keeping up with the Sean. And from Buhay OFW, nosebleed Misa co-host. Ayan. You know the word
English.
nosebleed, right? Yes. So but going back to the height thing, right? So I'm pretty happy that, like you don't really have that kind of inferiority complex because, like I get it, like you have, this is the thing. How much, like, like as you are now, when you look back in the day, how much of your confidence go up and down when it comes to dating? Is there any factor surrounding the dating that you feel the worst? Like you don't have self-confidence, makes you kind of like, like don't understand what we're going through.
Um, no, I think I've reached a point in my life where I'm not really focused on chasing women. You know what I mean? I mean, I feel like if a nice woman comes along, I would, obviously I'll take my shot, take my shot. But if
Yes.
nothing happens, then nothing happens, and I don't feel too bad. But in the past, I used to be very nervous, very shy about doing that. And if there was a girl I liked, I would get like, I get really kind of tense and stuff. And actually, there's a, I shouldn't say anything because it'll be online, but there's a lady that I know who's in my vicinity, and every time she comes around me, I just freeze up because she's like, oh gosh, she's so pretty. And I'm just like, I remember I got introduced to her, and I was stuttering. I went back to being like a 15-year-old. I'm Lee.
I love that.
No,
No,
it was.
I think
Wow.
that's one of the most cutest I think I've ever seen with a man. When you're in their presence and they started stuttering, I really, really think it's so adorable. Like
It's
I don't know if it's just the sadism in me. Like I like that feeling of, oh right, are you a badass? Not with me or something like that in my head because I'm
mm.
a female eventually. Sad to say. But Mary Rose, Madam, how you doing? Are you feeling better, Madam Mary Rose? Thank you for coming. And of course to John Dial, mega mega love shout out to you, Ayan. Thank you. So the thing is, up until now,
Mm.
right? Up until now, you never really settled. Like you never found your partner or the right partner for you. Do you
No.
think do you think it's like, like there is a point where you kind of feel like you want to give up? Like, for example, now you're stopped chasing women. But do
Mhm.
you ever think of just, do you see yourself like 5 years from now or 10 years from now still alone? Or you're ready to kind of like know what you want? Do you know what you want? And if it's not as perfect as you want it to be, you're gonna settle for less of what you think you deserve, just to not be alone.
Ah, that's a big question. I think another question would be, are you okay with being alone, with being single? I think once you are, once you accept that there is a possibility that you won't find someone or you will end up alone, I think you're more at peace with yourself. And I think only if you do that, that's when you find someone. Because I think if you're always wanting and a little bit desperate, you know what I mean? I think it shows, and then you make bad choices. So I think, except like, yeah, maybe I will be single for the rest of my life. And I've seen people make mistakes like that. Like they just want, I don't want to be alone, and they just pick the next person that comes along, and they're not suited. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I won't meet someone or date someone, but I'm also accepting of the fact that it could happen. I could live alone, and it happens all the time. It happens all the time. So yeah, yeah, that's my answer, I guess. Not very romantic, I guess. Sorry.
No, no, the thing is, it's like, like the more, because it's been years, as I've said, like I'm out of the dating zone. But at the same time,
Mm.
as my live stream goes on, I get a lot of, like I get to have like interaction and conversation with single guys or single women out there. And both sides actually do have their own rants, right? So what do you think is, like for you not having a successful marriage or a family life right now? What is the factor that you think, happened over and over? That's why you cannot decide for a girl to marry.
Again, that's a big thing. There's lots of factors, right?
That's what I
So,
do.
but let's keep it simple. With me, then, I guess the choices I've made with women, maybe I made mistakes. Maybe I should have stayed. There's sometimes I've let women go. Um, for example, I met a really nice Japanese lady a couple of years ago. My first 2 years, 3 years in Japan. But I needed to go home back to England, and she wanted to marry and stuff like that and have kids. And I think probably that was probably a time, a good time maybe to try. But uh, I wanted to go home, and I said like, yeah, I broke up with her, and I feel like I think back on it, and I think you know what, maybe I should have tried to keep it going, like because I came back to Japan. So sometimes I think, yeah, it's my own choices. Sometimes I made the wrong choices because I just want to have fun, or I was feeling lonely or something. So yeah, I think yeah, it comes down to my own choices. But at the same time, um, I think if I want to find a good partner, if I want to find someone who's equally yoked, as they say,
What's that
you have to
even mean?
equally yoked is a Bible term meaning equal in quality, equal in value.
Oh,
Someone that
okay.
you like and they like you. So you have to work on yourself. And I went through a few health issues, and there's no way in that period of my life I could focus on a relationship. So I just from then on, about 2, 3 years ago, I was just really kind of focused on myself. And yeah, I think yeah, that's the point I'm at now. But yeah, there's some choices that I regret at the past. Some women I've met, and some women I wish I didn't meet as well. So.
Okay, there you go again. And of course, I had 100% true. And to JJ, thank you for coming. If you have questions, guys, to Lee, please do ask him right now because it's his time in the hot seat. Ayan. So, like you've said earlier, right? So there are a couple of like choices or like, that you made or not made that kind of like get you into this. But is there anything about your dating life or any girl that you've dated that you think is the one that got away? You don't have to name them, just have to answer yes or no.
Like I said, the lady I mentioned, she wanted to have children. She didn't have any children herself or anything. Around the similar age, she's a bit younger than me, around 30. Yeah, this was a long time ago. And yeah, actually there was another lady, a Japanese lady as well, and she wanted to marry me too and have kids and stuff. And I were like, I don't know at that time, I don't know. I was just like, nah. But I was thinking maybe I was a bit immature then, but yeah, I let her go and stuff. So yeah, there's sometimes I think, I've had
No, I
chances.
think
You know what I
that's
mean?
no, I think that's actually a thing. Like, regret is always part of relationships, as Sizen Terra says. It's all a learning experience. And that's the thing. There's a lot of people, right? There's a lot of couples. When they break up, they would actually have that feeling of regret or hurt
Mm,
or pain, depending on what or how the relationship ends. But at the same time, if you think about it, I don't think you should regret anything that you've done, right? Even if it's,
mm,
like a mistake. Because I think, like the one thing that keeps me kind of like at peace at myself, or like the choices that you make that might not be the perfect scenario of what you're expecting. But at the end of the day, I just really feel that everything happens for a reason. So, do
mhm.
you also believe that part?
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think there's a reason, even if you didn't understand it at the time, that it didn't work out. Um, I think, yeah, maybe it is a mistake, but it was for a reason. You weren't ready, she wasn't ready, the timing wasn't right, and I think we as people we don't have to act out of desperation. We can decide if something's right. You know what I mean? So I think at the time I just wasn't ready, and I think now probably I feel like I'm ready, but like when the opportunity comes, then I'll be ready for it. You know what I mean? I'll know. I've had, like you said, actually,
Like emotional, mentally ready, you mean?
yeah, yeah. I think those experiences in the past prepare you for that. You've been, through the ringer, as they say in England. You've been through ringer, and you've had, ups and downs. And then when you do have another relationship, you can, oh, I've been in a situation before. I know how to negotiate. I know how to talk to her. Or, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I think it does all work out in the end.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah.
that's the thing. That's why, like sometimes, like just to continue these conversations, like sometimes, like there are people, like I come from when something happens at work, something happen, you'll get scolded, or, not that I got scolded, at least in my work years of life, believe it or not, I've
Change your hair
experienced
back. That's
one
why
time.
it's naughty.
Like one time, just one time, guys, and it was really my fault. But, most of the time I would stress it out. Like it will like haunt you even when you're home. Like you're just really upset, you can't shake it. But at the same time, I get to a point where why would you even stress yourself on something you cannot really have a control out of? And basically, at the end of the day, everything will be all right, whatever it is, right? Everything will just be all right. So you're stressing about nothing, basically. So, and also, 100% true here has a question, and I do kind of like wanted to explore this because I do have a little points in this one. But for you, Lee, doesn't it feel out of place being your age while others in the same age have a family?
Um, not really. Really, no. I used to think that when I was younger. I used to when I was in my 30s, then I'll get to my mid 30s, and I was getting nervous. Like I should have a family now. I gotta find a girl. And, yeah, I felt like my time was running out. But then when I don't know, other things happen in your life and stuff, and you kind of know who you are more. I think a guy, especially men, don't really settle into themselves until honestly until they reach 40. Like as soon as I reached 40, I just felt like a real kind of a calmness, like, you know what? I'm okay. And yeah, I do look at other families, and there's pros and cons. Like I think, oh, that's really cute. You got a family, and you got kids. Some of my friends at work, have got kids and stuff. They're younger than me as well. But then, you see the other side of it where they're always busy. They've got the wives demanding more money from them for the family, and there's pros and cons. So sometimes I'm thankful for having my own independence, but then sometimes I think, like what would it be like to have a family and stuff, and my own family as well. I see that the pros and cons.
So, Brett Glasso says, I don't feel out of place not having kids. And I think this is the thing, guys. Like, like you guys know, I like, like I have two kids, right? So basically for me, like at some point, because I got, kids very, very early, I didn't really had a grasp of how you take care of a kid, right?
Mm.
But at the same time, it's almost like for me, it's like I just know this for myself after my kids are all grown up that I don't like kids. I just don't. And
Don't
it's
say
so
that on live on TV.
amazing.
You can't
No,
say
like,
that. Your
I
son's
mean,
probably
I
watching this.
don't. No, I mean, I'm not saying I don't like kids and don't over exaggerate what I'm saying.
I'm
That's
saying,
not
I'm
the
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
context.
just joking. I'm just
The
joking. I'm sorry.
context is, I mean, I'm not good at, like I feel like if I touch another baby or baby of another person, I feel like I'm gonna drop them. Never had that feeling in my kids, which
Mm.
is amazing to me as even now, like knowing that part. So for me, those people that doesn't want kids, there are couples right now that they get married, but they don't really want to have kids. At that point, I do understand what it means, right? I don't understand what it means because everyone wants to have kids. That's part of what our purpose in on earth is to kind of like
Agreed.
populate. But at the same time, it's like, but I do understand why, just to say that, so it's not like one side or the other, like you're gonna be out of place if you don't have kids. I think it just depends on the person. But for you, Lee, I guess.
I mean, I still think 100% true. I think the question is a valid question, and I think it is our purpose on this earth to multiply, to go forth and multiply. Another Bible
Yeah.
verse. But and if you don't do that, I feel it's kind of sad. Your all your ancestors brought you here, and then you're not gonna carry on the lineage. You know what I mean? So I do feel that. I'm not saying that I don't feel any kind of like feeling of I want kids. I still feel that as a human being. But
Yes.
I find it strange that people
Definitely.
don't want kids. I think it's a lie. I think they're either scared of
Oh.
it. I think they're scared of it, or they just think I won't able to handle it, so they just kind of bury it deep. But I think if they did, I think they'll try to be the best parents they could.
All right.
So
So yeah, I think there's a lot more to those kids, but going back to
yeah,
choosing their we have to choose the partner guys first before we go to the kids afterwards.
yeah, we're
Let's
getting
be
deep.
on the dating phase. God, you're so fast, guys. Don't do that. Don't
Let's get to
go
making
fast.
babies. Forget
Yeah.
the date. Let's get making babies.
So anyway, so Elsa, experience is your best teacher, and definitely. So I do want to explore that as well. I hope I remember what to explore with Yuli because there's just too much in my head right now. And also from JJ, it's about finding the right person for you, not doing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
Ayan. And that's true, JJ, from admin, and 100% true. Being a teacher kills my soul sometimes because these little ones are adorable, especially the naughty ones. I really see myself in them even when shouting at them in class. And JJ says, think most people fear failure in most cases. Because the thing is, for me, like, I think, that's, like, for me, I do want to have more kids, like, especially at least for a woman. I feel like we have this kind of feeling when your kids are growing up. There's this feeling of like, no, kind of like that. That's why you see
Mm,
a lot of, like, couples when the kids are grown, they would have pets and something. I think it's just within us. Like, we want to care for someone, and then basically, but the thing is, the thought of the responsibility you're going through again, the racing. Like, financial is not even the hardest part for to be a parent. The
mm,
hardest part is knowing the balance of, like, nurturing them,
yeah.
creating somebody to become a better person, at the end of the day. So for you, Lee,
Mm.
what is the longest date you've ever had before you even do it?
Do it, do it, do it.
Yes, do it, do it.
Um,
From kids to doing it. Oh, God, good question.
no, I think that's a good, it's a good pace. We got a good pace.
Okay.
um, kids to the to straight to bed. Um, the longest, actually, I think it was probably my last relationship. And a little background. I was very sick at the time, and for some reason I was on dating apps. I don't know why. I was just bored. This was the beginning of me saying I can't be asked, can't be bothered with dating apps. And there was this one lady. She was Filipino actually, and she'd just send me one word messages. Hi, hi. I'm like, what's this crazy girl? And anyway, I rang her by accident. I didn't mean to. I rang her by accident, and then she just answered very quickly. I was like, "What? Hi." But the conversation we had was it was really nice, and I just asked her, "Do you want to meet?" And she said, "Yeah." And then we met a couple of times, but it was like maybe 4 or 5 dates, and that was over 2 months or something. So about 2 months, and it was funny because
Whoa.
the,
That's
the
a
last
long time.
it wasn't, but I really wasn't bothered about dating. I just thought I just meet her, and she was so straight. I really liked what she said. She said to me, "If I don't like you, I'm just gonna tell you I don't like you." On the first date, I was like,
One of
"So,"
those. One of those.
she
Yeah.
goes, "Yeah, yeah, we'll meet again." I was like, "Yeah, I like her." So, anyway, but yeah, the last date, she booked the
One.
hotel. She actually booked the hotel, and it was funny because she was like, look, just because I got a hotel doesn't mean anything's happening. Like, yeah, yeah, okay, okay, right. And then she's the one that made the move on me. But yeah, yeah, that was the longest. That was the 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah. So, why me, Madam? Mega, 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 mega. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love shout out to you, Madam Wiley. If you have guys questions, please do raise them. If you want to discuss something about Valentine's, dating, relationships, love, please do ask them in the live chat. Or even if you're watching this on replay, guys, please do drop some comments. I do love answering comments, but at the same time, sometimes it gets too a lot sometimes. Ayan, and pick up your pace, brother. Ayan, from Sizen. And wow, brother, it sounds like you're having a great time in Japan. from 100% true. So
uh,
earlier you said you dated Filipino, right?
mm,
So, and also you've dated Japanese, and I would assume you've dated a British woman. I
I feel
know this is very hard, but choose your words correctly because people are watching. But
okay.
just to make it something, just to make him nervous, guys, because I like making him nervous. But so overall, sometimes they would talk about traditional. And
Mm,
this is the thing with me. When you say traditional, especially, a lot of you guys that I've been kind of like interacting with, you have this kind of like traditional woman. Like I would say most of the guys is very much into traditional women.
yep.
But this is my take on this. What makes a traditional if the cultures are different?
I think it's universal. Honestly, it's universal. It doesn't matter what culture. It might vary a little bit, except for Western culture now. It's very messed up, in my opinion. But basically, feminine, um, beautiful, obviously, and fit. Not sorry, not overweight. Um,
Coming
and
from you.
sorry, and the last one, you're not gonna like this one. Not too many bodies, if you know what I mean.
Oh, and no, and that's the thing that I'm talking about is like what
Mm.
kind of traditional are we talking about here? Is this seems to be like the cavemen, at least for me, if I'm just gonna say it
Caveman.
out loud. Caveman, right? From the end because there's a lot. Like for me, when you say traditional, it's something about a culture. What's traditional? And we all know that, like you'll say Western culture, but what is Western culture really is? You know what I mean? Is it white culture? Is that what were we talking about? So those are the
More,
things that sometimes I feel like the context is not there to make it traditional because it's like we have different cultures all over the world. So what's traditional for one country could be different from the traditional of the other country. So it's almost like I just really feel like it's just what you choose it to be because it fits your scenario or the idea of what traditional is.
I kind of I disagree. I'm sorry, I disagree because
No, it's okay. Guys,
oh,
before he answers this, guys, if you're watching this live stream, I love conversation, because conversation makes everyone understand where each other coming from. So I don't like when you're having a public conversation, if something triggers you in any way, this is an open conversation. Go ahead, Lee.
I disagree because culture comes from biology, and this biology we cannot really change. You can't change how we behave as people, especially when it comes to relationships, romantic relationships. Men want certain things from women, and women want certain things from men, and that's from tens of thousands of years of evolution and like evolutionary psychology. Don't let me get all scientific, but those things that are not going to change overnight. And men want the same things all the time. We want someone who's fit, feminine, and submissive. That's all. And women want men generally who are providers, strong, and protectors. And there'll be variations in different cultures. Even in Western culture, that norm is still there. But there's this kind of weird culture now. They're trying to change that. They're saying, oh, you should like overweight women. You should not have families. You should pursue money and whatever. But the norms are still there. There's still lots of people that still want those things, men and women, if you know what I mean. So that's why I disagree. I think culture is a factor, but biology is a stronger factor behind that, and you can't really change that, in my opinion.
So meaning when you say traditional, it means that woman stays in the kitchen.
Oh well.
Because this is the thing, like I know this is kind of like super, like it's so hard to talk about this on social media because it's like, oh, everyone is going to come right after you. But for me, that's why conversation matters because, like that's how can you understand the perspective of other people. Am I correct? Am I correct, live chat people? But that's what I'm saying. So when you say traditional, like for example, traditional in Japan, if a traditional woman, you really want a traditional women in Japan are not even going to look after foreigners. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Because
I know.
they're not
Yeah.
allowed to. It's kind of like a taboo in the family, especially where you come from. And that's pretty much, yeah, it's evolving. But the thing is that's kind of like the first point I could think of. So what kind of traditional does the mainstream, or like, like how people represents what traditional men want when it comes to women, and the thing is, another thing is like when it comes to like, let's say, mainstream stereotype, Asian
Mm.
women are submissive. I don't think so. Did you see Japan?
Well, Japan is a westernized country. It's one of the richest countries in the world. It's more richer than England. So, I mean, I've said this to you before. Like, the more affluent a country becomes, the more choices women have, the more they don't want to be traditional, and that's fine. Women can do that. I'm not saying they shouldn't do that if they want to pursue careers, if they don't want to have children. I'm saying that's fine, but there are consequences to that, and that means relationships will get more. Men and women become more separated, and that's why these passport bros has blown up because men want traditional women to have families with, and they can't have
See,
it with more people.
that's my point. Is like, passport bros happen because they want traditional women. But what
Mm.
I'm saying is like, who's traditional? You mean traditional to you, where you come
Traditional
from?
in, like I said, not to the culture, like I said, just from the biology and what they present. Like if they want to have families too, that's what men want. Oh, you want a family? You want to be a wife? Fine. But when they're in their host country, especially America now, the women kind of don't want that. In Japan too, the trend is bad. Like if you look at some of the statistics of what women want in Japan, the younger generation, 20-year-old women, they said, I don't want a boyfriend. I don't, it's too much work. I just want a career. I just want to get my money. And, Japanese men are like, shit.
Okay. No, hold your thought because I do want to explore that one. But before that, Ayan, it says 100% true. Is reacting obviously on the live chat. Woman stays in kitchen? Who would you rather have preparing your kids' food? Nanny.
Yo, 100%.
Nanny.
Exactly. What's wrong with that? I don't understand. What's this? Oh, there's some women that think it's some kind of slavery. Oh, you want me in the kitchen? Because like, can I just have a sandwich? No, I'm
No, but the
independent.
thing is, I'm going to that point. I'm going to that point. That's why I'm asking specifically what kind of traditional are we talking about here? You know? But
Just
before that, hold your thought because Ayan Osho is in the house. The Osho mega, mega love shout out to you. Good day, Brett. Ayan, of course. And hi, Osho from Brett Glasso. And JJ, disagree with you too. I would not say Japan. No, no, this is JJ. I wouldn't. No, no, I cannot do Scottish accent. I would not say Japan is westernized. Far from it. Ayan. And
oh
how
yeah,
are you doing?
yeah. Come
So,
on,
and I'm
come
great.
on.
Thanks, Ayan. So, kitchen time. Ayan. So, the kitchen, right? So, this is like when I was pondering this, because as I've said before, I've never heard of these passport bros. And I really do want to explore that part because I feel like there's a lot of context that need to be filled. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who put me into this situation, and now I'm interested. Diba? I like there's a lot of like, the anyways, before I segue to other parts, what
Mm.
I'm saying is the kitchen. Is it part of like, like in Asian countries, most or let's say third world countries, right? In our brain, it's almost like, we kind of like grew up that our mothers are cooking in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a woman's kind of job to prepare food. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But at the
Mm.
same time, evolution happens. Like women have more voices, And the thing
Mm.
is, why can't we do both?
I mean, you can. I mean, I'm not. Look, I think that phrase of "oh, women should be in the kitchen" is just kind of a trope, an idea of what men are trying to say. Is like you are the head of the household. The woman is what makes the house a home. You are the heart of the family. Do you know what I mean? That's what men are trying to say. But if you like, I want to work, I want money, I don't want children, I want to be as as strong as men, then that doesn't make a man feel good. If men are honest, they're like, well, I'm the man. Should the one protecting you, bringing you money, and you should be comfortable. I want to make you comfortable. It doesn't mean I want you to be a slave and just cook for me. The man wants to honor her woman and let her be the boss of the house, and that's all he wants. So it gets taken out of context, and like, oh, do you want me to be a slave in the house and cook? No, it's not that like that at all. We want them to be there for the family, to look after the family, to be the head of the family, and that's gone because women have twisted it. Well, no, not women, but I think culture has twisted it because there's a good reason why a lot of cultures, Western cultures especially, want to do this because they need. As soon as women start working, that's more workers to have. Women spend more than men, so they market to women so much. Like you should get a job, you should spend, you should do this, and that works for society. That brings in the economy, currency. Family doesn't. Family keeps all that money. They pull it together, and that's yeah, it doesn't help businesses. You know what I mean? So it's a big issue, and yeah, it's a lot to it.
I
There's
don't know.
in my
We're gonna have to talk about more of that. But Osho says I cook for my daughter 5 nights a week for 15 years. Nice, good job. And that's the thing. It's like, like I also like have a father who's very, very like he doesn't really eat whoever woman cooked. Like he likes to cook. Like he would cook
yeah
dinner in the
yeah.
family, not the other way around.
My
So
father
it's
too.
like
My father would cook all the time.
yes. So
Sorry.
basically, like I don't think it should be an issue, but because, I think there's more to it. Like if it comes to relationship talk, I feel really there's more to it than that. And of
Mm.
course, to Plutarch, Molon Lade. I am mega, mega, mega love shout out. Welcome, welcome back to Icy Fit live stream. And 100% True says, is he a passport bro? The same thing I was asking about earlier in that, explanation
You're a
of that
passport, bro.
video.
100%. You're in Korea. It's so stupid, this idea. It's like, what? This has been
I
happening
know,
for
I
decades.
know. There's more. Like, if we can only just have a talk about that, right? There's more to
Yeah.
it, I'm pretty sure. Hi, co host. By the way, you want a traditional woman? Can you please define your traditional woman? Exactly what I was asking about, Plutarch, Ayan.
So
And
me
I don't get
personally,
that. Hold on.
oh,
Why
sorry.
would you, mother, teach you how to cook and be independent? She does that to break that trend. That's a good point, and I like that. And Asians in general have very good work ethics. Osho was a chef at one time. Wow, that's nice. I would love to have a husband for a chef. He would just ask, I want this and I want that. I like to cook. Brett Lasso. So men can be in the kitchen. And I'm a chef, Osho says. And Brett Lasso says, I know a man that is a stay at home dad. Was very lucky. Mali was very lucky. And so they're talking in the live chat. And thank you for all those interactions in the live chat. I do love that. But I'm pretty sure I wonder if they're all ready. I hold on. So before we do anything else, I know you want to drink. I want to know you guys have something to drink. I told you many, many times, drink water and take a leak break. Leak break. How do you call that in UK? Like if you have to go take a piece or something. Do you have some slang for it?
Uh, a sig break, cigarette break.
A sig break. So, guys, if you have a sig break or something, Ayan, it's the perfect time to go right now because we're going to have a commercial break. And if it not, enjoy the music. And please do love all of the people that get that extra support, that extra support, not extra support. I think that I don't know if I'm speaking in English, but extra, like level support to ICP. So please do check them out. And if you are not subscribed to this my special guest, please do. You can see him, Ayan, playing games and such and such. The
Oh God,
description link will be down
that's why
below.
I'm single
So
because
yes, but don't go anywhere, guys, because we're going to come back. So please do watch this. And Lee, please do have your formal attire ready. I
what?
hope they're all ready. But
I could do
there you
actually. I
go.
could do,
Please do watch this break, guys.
sure.
And yes, so yes, please, welcome back to IC Fit live stream. We're setting it up, guys. I think you get a glimpse of how he's going to look like after this. But before even we started, back again to our segment. Ayan. Happy advanced Valentine's Day to everyone. Ayan. Well, perhaps co-host is like some of the men who gets intimidated when women are capable of doing things and earning money without depending on the man. Please not take offense, co-host. Ayan, he wouldn't. And have fun from the O show and escape drinks. Ayan, I do remember you going to Thailand on February 19th. Can't wait. And of course, have a very, very enjoyable and happy life in Thailand. One day, I hope I could come visit Thailand because it's one of the countries that I kind of want to visit because it's kind of close to Filipino culture. If I'm not mistaken. Ayun. Thank you, Escape Tricks, for coming to the live stream. I hope you like this as well as you like the other videos that I make. Hopefully you like it. Ayan, you have fun too. Oh, show. Ayan, mega love shout out Escape Tricks from my admin. Ayan. So, sino pa nandyan? And Dwyla Me. Thank you, Wyla Me. And Pinoy Galaan. Mega love shout out to you as well. Ayan. So, let's go back to our special guest for tonight. I hope everybody's ready because this is what we called. I hope everyone is ready, guys. This is what we call blind date with a twist for our happy Valentine's special live stream. Ayan. So, this is where our lovely guest will gonna have three blind dates tonight where he would kind of like question them and ask them of who they are and what they like and stuff like that. And at the end of the questioning, he would choose whom he wanted to date. And the end of that, so you have to stay tuned, guys, because the end would be the twist. Ayan. So what the twist is, we're just gonna have to understand later on in this segment. So hopefully everyone is ready because I'm excited about this segment, guys. I only do this once a year. So, like later on February 14th, I'm gonna go upload the other, like Happy Valentine's special. So hopefully you like it for the newcomers and stuff like that. So where are my people? And Serba Survivor, I did miss you. Ayan. You're not missed. You didn't miss it. We're still continuing to do this. Ayan. Glad to hear that okay lang kayo. Exactly. Yes. Pinoy Galaan. Yeah. My mom actually asked about you, like, how are you doing? Because it was really, really sad what happened over there. So, and still here. Oh, Sizen, thank you. I appreciate you being here. I really do. Thank you. And of course, to BF5 group, I am. Thank you. I am. Mega love shout out to I am Pampagacha, diba? Your Valentine's Day plans. My Valentine's Day plans. Glad you asked, Brad Galasso. I love that you ask Valentine's Day and what are my plans. The thing is, and Mary Rosa goes, what are your plans, guys, on dating? Please let me know in the live chat. And if you're watching this on replay, please let me know in the comment down below. So, my plan is I have work. I don't know in other parts of the country, guys, but I feel like, it doesn't really matter if it's your birthday, Valentine's, stuff like that. It's just kind of normal in Japan. So I don't know, but I have to work that day. Hopefully, like I do get a nice, saucy night. It'll be just a normal day for me. The thing is, like I do have a video. What are Valentine's Day like in Japan? So I don't know if you've ever watched it, but I uploaded that and you would be amazed and you'd be lucky if you're in Japan on Valentine's Day because it's usually for guys. It's not usually for women. And the reason behind it, I kind of like talked about it in that video. So where are the people, guys? In regards to dating, I am confused why when girls meet me, oh, you're gonna talk about you, huh, JJ? Then want my emotional support, but no relationship. Should I stop being available for them? Yes. Yes. It just, there you go.
Uh,
What take you so long?
I had to, put some cologne on, iron the shirt. Kidding, 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 kidding. um,
So there's a question here.
mm,
So should JJ, if it is like this, should he stop being available? At least it goes not just for men and not just for women. If you want a relationship with somebody and they're not emotionally available for you,
mm,
I think it's time for you to kind of like move on. Unless you're okay with just being the emotional support without expectations. If you're okay with that, you're an adult, you can do that. But if you're going to complain about it in the end, that's kind of your fault, isn't it? So just kind of choose which one can you really, like,
I
how
like
about
it.
you?
I think you shouldn't do it at all. I think you should get out as soon as possible. She's using you, basically.
Look at his face. She's using you.
Yeah, yeah. She knows. She probably knows that you're attracted to her, but she's like, well, look, you're attracted to me. I know this, but you're not gonna get nothing. But I want your attention. It's happened to me, man. It happens to all guys. It happens to all guys, man.
Hey, hey, hey. When you say something like that, it's not just for guys, it happens for both.
Really? I don't think so.
There's
I
a
don't.
lot of guys out there that wants to have date without strings attached. But
Oh,
you
but it's
won't say
different.
it. You won't say it. But why is it different? Isn't that the same thing?
It's kind of equivalent. I see what you're saying, but like for a guy, he's getting nothing. At least the woman's getting sex. At least she's getting something. She's getting some pleasure. A man's getting nothing. He's just giving. You know what I mean? So
So you're not having pleasure as well.
yeah, and I'm
Is that
saying
what you're
you're
saying?
giving each other pleasure. But with the guy, if he's just been an emotional tampon, then he's not getting anything. He's just getting frustrated, and she's getting the attention and going, oh yeah, this guy likes me too. So it's no,
And
it's
so Plutarch March, Plutarch Molonlabe says, I'm taking a day off on Tuesday and spend time with my gugma. Mag 2 years na rin kami sa March. Thank goodness. Oh, congratulations. Gugma, what's that gugma means? Is that something like a endearment? And anywho, hi everyone. I answer, and I have no plans, but I wish someone will give me chocolates. And guys, please do give tons and tons of chocolates for Size and Tarot. Even if it's just virtual, it does chocolate itself. And so, guys, please do drop your chocolate emoji in the live chat. Servo dating. Servo starts laughing maniacally. And ayan. Yes, yes, yes. Asa na tong mga to? Asa na sila? Ayan. And JJ stopped being available all the time from Wailami. That's a good one. Gugma is love. Ooh. So we learn language. Sorry, my mistake. Ayan. Cebuano ako, Plutarch. Ayan, si Madam Wailami. So, earlier, ayan. Asan na? Nasaan na yung iba? Ayan. So, anyways, before we kind of like, get out of time, we're gonna do this segment. Hopefully, the other people, the other contestants come. But if not, you're gonna be stick to one. You have no choice. But, that's why there's a twist. Ayan. Please welcome, ayan, our blind date number one. Yay! Andyan na sila. Our blind date number one. Please introduce yourself. Welcome, Miss Unbothered.
Unbothered. Do I know her?
Hello?
She's in the chat. I can see she's in the chat.
Hello? Blind date number one. Hold on.
Hi.
What's with that voice?
That's why it has a twist. You have to think hard.
um,
Hello! Hello, hello. Asan na yung ano? Wait lang, guys. There you go.
Sinagan, wait lang.
Wait lang. So, Miss Unbothered, ayan. Can you introduce yourself to our lovely guest for today?
Hi, handsome. I'm unbothered.
Hi, nice to meet you. That voice, I can't. It just cracks me up. Hi, I'm very good today. Thank you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So, is there any questions you want to know? Like when you're choosing a partner, Miss Unbothered, what type of guy do you go out for? Or what type of a man would you want to be the right partner for you?
Um, I think I found the one.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's wearing white.
Like, he's wearing one. Okay. Are you wearing one, Lee?
He's wearing white, and he's talking but muted.
I said, thank you. I'm charmed. Thank you. Flattered. I'm flattered. Thank you very much.
So, if you're gonna be given a chance, Miss Unbothered, would you date our lovely guest for tonight?
Yes, of course. It's my pleasure.
Oh, so before you think about that, you can choose between Miss Unbothered and please welcome Miss Wapake.
What back here? Oh,
Hello, Miss Wapake. He's
if you
shy.
don't,
She's shy. Can you hear us,
hi,
Wapake?
please unmute yourself.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, we can hear you.
Ooh.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, is there any question that you want to ask to our lovely guest for tonight, Wapake?
I'm, are you still single now?
Yes, very single and free to mingle.
Ooh, would you date our lovely guest for tonight, Wapake, if it's for you to decide?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
What
So,
is this?
where would you take our lovely guest if you're gonna be given an opportunity to take him out on a date?
Um, Anywhere he wants.
Oh,
Ooh. So, ayan. So, guys, this is our lovely candidates. Unfortunately, I think one of them is actually having like a technical difficulties when it comes to like internet. So, there are two. These are the two lovely ladies that you're going to choose from. So, is
mm,
there any questions you wanted to ask for to them?
yeah. This question's for well, both of you, but Miss Unbothered first. What are you most grateful for in your life?
Ooh.
I'm grateful that I met you.
Oh, that got me right in the chest. That got me right in the chest. And Miss, I'm sorry, Miss Bacha, Bacha.
Wapake.
Wapake, wapake. Bachata, but wapake. Yes, please, same question. What are you most grateful for in your life?
I'm grateful that you're still single.
Charmers, they're so smooth talkers.
And
Amazing.
not just that, there's a third option for you,
Oh,
Mr.
oh, oh.
Lee. Please welcome our blind date number 3, Girl on Fire.
Oh my god. Oh, hello.
Hello, Girl on Fire. Can you hear us? Ooh, there it is. It seems like it's really like, yes, so he's back. She's back. Let's. Oh, she can't. She can't do it. Ayan. She keeps like, logging out. So, ayan. So, unbothered and wapake. Any questions? Do you have more questions, Lee?
Yeah. Um, how important is love, intimacy in your life or in a relationship? How important is it? Very important, like medium important or not very important? How important is it to you and why?
Hello?
Um, it's if we're going to scale it from 1 to 3, I'll guess 2. Yeah. Mm. Because I still believe that we have to have a balanced life. So aside from having a relationship with somebody, you still have other life. So yeah, it doesn't really matter as long as it's you. I'm good with it.
Wow, you guys, stop it! My head's gonna explode. My ego is getting way too big. But thank you. What about you? Uh,
Wapake.
Wabake. Sorry. How important is the affection and intimacy for you in a relationship, and why?
Um, I,
Sorry, it's a bit of a big question.
So, gaano ka-importante ang lambingan at lampungan para sa'yo? Wapake. Hello?
so
Yes. So, gaano ka-importante? Oh, she's shy. I think they're having difficulties in the in the internet data. So, for you to kind of like, like for you to pick, because you can only pick one. You can only pick one. Which one would you prefer to date? Okay, you're gonna have to pick one.
Can
So,
I ask
is
more
there any
questions?
more questions that you wanted to ask before you pick one?
Oh,
Or
can I
you're good with your decision?
can I ask more questions?
Yes. Before
Oh,
you ask that question, let's go.
oh,
Brett
sorry.
Glasso says this is weird.
Yeah, it's cool. It's funny.
And I think the other, our blind date number 2 is really, really. And admin says, ang ganda ng boses. Lovely voices. Ayan. And to
Yeah.
Nebrong Kano, ayan. Board. Ngom, 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 ngom. Oh my God. What is that? Basically, he's saying. Yeah. And of course, ayan, lalande. Ayan. They're so flirty. Do you think they're so flirty, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been complimented in years like that. So yeah, that's really nice. I'm gonna have
And of
a
course, Wailami says intimacy and affection is very, very, very important for her, Ayan. So, unbothered, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you think to choose the right partner for you? Do you have the key to a successful relationship? And how will you choose that success, that, that right partner for you? Do you figure it out?
Before I answer your question, can I ask Lee, what
yes, please.
what are the qualities you're looking for a girl?
Someone who's loyal, someone um, who values family and children and friendship, and someone who enjoys the odd game of Street Fighter. But yeah, those are the things. I hope
I
it's not too
see.
much.
Well, I think I'm the one you're looking for.
Oh, really? All right. Okay. Okay.
So you
Um,
have to choose. You have to choose her.
I have to choose her.
Yeah. So why do you think Lee should choose you, Miss Unbothered?
Well, everything that you've said, the qualities of a girl that you're looking for, I think I'm that person.
Hmm. Okay. Um, but I really want to hear from Wachata. I keep getting the name wrong.
Wapake. So how
Wap.
about you, Wapake?
You need to choose me because I know how make you happy.
Okay. Okay.
What can you say about that, Miss Unbothered?
Come again? I'm sorry.
What can you say about that? Because, like Wapake says, siya daw dapat ang piliin kasi siya ang magpapasaya kay Lee. So anong masasabi mo dun, Miss Unbothered? What can you say about that?
Let the
I think
best
it's
girl win.
delayed. May the best girl win. And of course, Girl on Fire. Hopefully this comes through. Please welcome blind date number 3. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, there he is. There
Hello.
she is. So, blind date number 3,
Can you hear
Girl on
me?
Fire. Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I think we're delayed with them, guys. So you have to like bear it, guys. Ayan. So, Girl on Fire. Why do you think Lee should choose you?
Because, hello?
Yes. Yes. Can you hear us? Hello. Okay. So, really, the thing is, the internet is not that good, guys. So these are the is there anybody, Ayan, anybody who wants to be a blind date number 4? You can actually come up here if you want. If not, let me know. So out of these two or out of these three, you get a glimpse of our blind date number 3, Lee. Who do you think would you choose and why? Mute.
Uh, I think Miss what? I can't say the
Wapake.
name. Well, we gotta get the name right. But Miss sorry, Miss
Wapake.
Wapake, I think is very humble and
Ooh.
yeah. I think maybe.
Maybe. So,
Mm.
Miss Unbothered, when he says something about like he thinks Wapake is humbled, anong masasabi mo doon, Miss Unbothered? Aren't you humble?
I am humble and confident at the same time.
Ooh.
That's good too. That's good too. Mm.
So,
Uh,
out of the two people of this, who are you choosing and your final answer?
okay, so I'm out of time. I gotta ask her.
Yes, you're out of time. Ayan. And Wapog! Ayan, Wapog. Mega, mega love. Shout out to you, Wapog. I saw you. And Cici Koy, thank you for coming. Ayan. So, who do you choose between the two? Miss Unbothered, Miss Wapake, or our blind date number 3, Girl on Fire?
Um, I think Girl on Fire because I don't think she's had a fair chance, and I would like to like to know her more. But
What?
the internet has been very cruel.
Ang safe niya guys, no? Ang safe niya. Ang pinili niya yung wala dito. Ayan. So basically, guys, he's playing it safe because the other girl he didn't get to know the chance. So is that your final answer?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
not really, but yeah.
So, without further ado, guys, please, ayan, we're gonna reveal who is this to and what is the twist out of this blind date. Ayan. So, nawala because you didn't pick Miss Wapake,
Mm.
she walked out on us.
Aw.
So, ayan. So the one that you didn't choose. And why didn't you choose her? Why did you choose Wapake? Why is she the third runner up?
Um, I'm sure she's a lovely lady. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel I need more questions. I think there's a lot to know about you. I just wanted to know more about the other lady. That's all.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
And sorry, guys, if it becomes too slow of a process. I'm pretty sure, we are having like a delayed connection. I don't know if it's in my end, but we're having that because Lee and I were in the same in Japan, and all the other blind dates are all over the world, Ayan, all over the world basically. And still here. And thank you, Sizen. Thank you, Brett. To all the people who are viewing this, thank you for staying tuned. So, our blind date with a twist. Ayan, candidate number 1. Do you want to know who it is, guys? Please let me know in the live chat, all my regulars, guys. Who do you think is Miss Unbothered? Let's start with Miss Unbothered. Can you reveal yourself now?
We need a drum roll.
Reveal na yan! Yes! Who are you, Miss Unbothered?
I hope I don't regret this.
It's me, pare.
Who?
Hi, Lee! It's me, boy. Hi! I
Hi.
actually just woke up. I actually just woke up.
If it's JJ. Oh
Hi,
my
JJ.
god.
You know what?
So
I'm
first of
laughing so
all,
hard. I'm laughing so hard, but that's why I cannot talk that long. I can't talk so many words. I just answer your question because I'm laughing.
That was a serious
thank you,
question,
thank
man.
you. Ayan, that was good from Saizen. Ayan, thank you guys. And if you doesn't know, guys, Board also is a fellow YouTube streamer, guys. He actually like live stream every day, 12 o'clock p.m. Philippine Standard Time. So if you want to chit chat, do stuff, and also like if you want to know a lot of people in the community, please do visit Board Vlogger. Ayan. So Nightbot will drop its link. Please check him out. So how about you? What would you say, Lee? Let just wait for a moment to reveal our our blind date number two. Ayan. So what kind of twisted mind did I have to pull through? Did you bought it, Lee? Did you
Hell no.
really think it was a woman?
You gave it up too easily because you kept saying he. I mean she.
No, but
he,
the thing is,
she.
no, I think it's my Asian. You know how Asian we usually do he, she. You
Oh,
know,
well, I'm sorry. No, I see. No.
so
I
Jack's
just thought
food
that.
music, but it's not intentional like that. Like it's a he or she. It's basically me being Asian, not knowing how to use he or she.
That
And
is
to like
BS.
Asian people. Ayan, Jack's food music. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming. Ayan. So now let's reveal with a twist our blind date number two that you actually missed on because our blind date number three, she's not here, but the twist of our blind date number three, which is you pick, I'll say that later on before we reveal our blind date number two. Please welcome Miss Wa Pake.
Hi, Lee.
Reveal on.
Why you don't pick me?
I'm sorry. Ah, no, no, no. All right, let me be honest. Let me be honest. You were my second choice. You were my second. I was like, I should pick her. I know, but
So this is the pick that you should have picked because out of the three, out of the three, she is the only single person in the three, which makes the blind taste with the twist. The one that you choose is someone who is married.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, god.
So you're like, is this your admin? Yes, this is our admin.
Yes.
Yes, so she's the beautiful lady. So bored. So what can you say? Like, how because our live stream is like choosing the right partner for you, which kind of like you already give a glimpse of what do you think it should be. But throughout of your life, did it ever come down to like, did you ever thought of someone in your past that got away?
Oh, me?
Okay.
Oh,
Di ko expect may ganito palang portion dito, ah.
Diba? Nakahirit pa ako, guys. Nakahirit pa ako, ha? Isa pa ka. But I do miss you, Board. I miss seeing you in my live stream. I know you're very, very busy. Ayan. Din Arwin TV, mega, mega love, shout out, mwah, 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 mwah. And of course, to Dave, 25, hi to you. Welcome to IC Fit live stream. Ayan. So, do you want to answer that question or pass?
Ano nga yung tanong ulit?
Kung ikaw tatanungin kung meron ka bang key or any successful thought throughout your life that you think this is the recipe for you to choose the right partner or for how you can find the right partner for you? Do you have any plans?
Hmm. Finding the right one is not actually it's just an idea, because the right person will come at the right time, at the perfect timing, at the perfect place. Everything is perfect. So I think the best advice I could give to everyone is, first, you have to love yourself, because if you really love yourself, everyone around you will love you back. So know your worth, and then, yeah, the rest will follow. Love will come
Ooh.
along the way.
So Dean Arwin was saying it's like you have other recipes in mind, board.
Parang wag kang maano, wag kang ano diyan.
But before I let you go, I am bored. I know you're very, very busy. Before I let you go, what are your views on Lee from 100%?
I think he's nice. Mm, what else I can say? I don't know. I'm
You
out
don't
of
sound too
words.
sure. That's not very professional. You was chatting me up in the you was the date. Now you don't even remember that.
Yeah, and Miss Unbothered is the total opposite of my personality. I'm shy.
Very nice. So how about you, Ayan Wapake? Ano sa tingin mo si Lee? What do you think of Lee? Naka-mute.
I think Lee is so very nice. Sorry, I'm not feeling.
Yeah, yes, guys, she actually did this. So thumbs up, Ayan. Thumbs up, guys. If you're not thumbs liking this video, thumbs up to my admin because she's actually sick today. But
Oh,
like this is already a planned thing. So thank you. Especially Girl on Fire is none other than our lovable Ayan, ang ating babae dito sa YouTube. Jen Ski Vlog. So mega mega love shout out to her. Thank you for trying, Ayan. So that's our girl on fire. Remember Jen Ski? That's our girl on fire. So Ayan, thank you, Jenski. And guys, please, Ayan, give a love shout out and support her as well. Nightbot will drop her link as well. And of course, board. Time to shine, board. Ayan, happy Valentine's Day to you. Ang nag-iisang nagpakilig, 'di ba? Ayan, na unang nagpakilig sa akin dito sa YouTube, none other than board. So please do. Red carpet is yours. Let them know what's going on with your life.
Hi everyone. So for those who doesn't know me yet, I'm board blogger, but I changed my name. It's this one, the one making comment of dots. That's me. Tune Broncano. So I changed my name, and also I'm doing live stream from Monday to Saturday at 12 in the afternoon until 3 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. So if you want to have good time during those times, then come and visit my live stream. And also, but actually I'm not doing live. I won't be doing live on Monday and Tuesday because I'm somewhere else. I'll be taking a vacation in somewhere in north, in a cold place. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday on my live stream. Yeah, and for those who need watch hours, guys, you can visit my live stream also. I can help you with that. Yeah, that's it. Nakamute ka IC. And Lee, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
And thank you, board. I really do appreciate this one. I love you, and Ayan, good night.
Love
Have
you,
a
IC
nice
Mama,
night.
Mr. Lee, and everyone.
Bye.
This is Miss
Diba?
Unbothered signing off.
Oh dear.
Thank you, thank you. So, guys, that's the whole segment of tonight's Valentine's special. I know there's a lot more to talk about. There's a lot more to actually discuss. I know I'm pretty much sure that there's so much, like there's a lot of discussions that I really want to discuss to you tonight, but like because we're running out of time. Is there anything else that you think that over the years, if you think about who you are on your younger days, the most pivotal point, or let's say the most, the moment where you kind of know for yourself that you have changed, and did you actually accept all the changes that comes with it?
You always ask these really big questions.
Of course, that's what I do.
uh, I think the pivotal moment where I changed was when I moved out of England when I started traveling. I think that's when I really kind of found my independence, or the start of it. The start of kind of being my own person and knowing what I stand for. Because I used to, I think people used to call me very helpful and very kind of generous person, but I did that to help other people, and it made me feel good. But I never did anything really for myself, and it's only from traveling and kind of discovering that I've kind of found what's important for me. So yeah, when I was 30, that's around 10 years ago. So I hope that answers the question. Yeah, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
So Size and Terra is uploading for everyone. Thank you for that. Thank you guys if you do love that segment, because we tried, but sometimes that's what happens when it's live. Things happen, those delays that cannot really control. So I'm really thankful for all of you guys who stay tuned till the end. And of course, please ask Lee if you would consider something serious with Lee. Oh, the guest. Sorry if I missed that. Ayan. Lahat naman sinasabi mo niyan at the moment. Magic sarap para all-in-one seasonings. Ayan. Diyosa yung para sa'yo, hindi pa na ipapanganak. O, diba? So there's a lot of like conversations in Tagalog as well. So if you guys wanted to know more about it, I would gladly and appreciate and pleasure enough to translate them in English. If you want, put a timestamp in the comment down below so I can translate and upload that later on. Ayan, Lee, you missed the recipe of bored. And also, bored is saying, why didn't you choose her? You missed half of your life.
I know, I regret it so much. I'm just like, as soon as the picture came up, I was like, because my feeling was like, choose Miss what her name, Wachata.
Wapake.
Wapake. And I was like, no, I don't, because I thought, I don't know, I fucked up. Excuse my language, I messed up.
Yes. O, diba? Ayan, may pag-asa board. You have
Would you,
hopes board. Ayan.
would you forgive me? Admin, forgive me. Take me back, please.
No, it was bored. It was bored that says that.
Oh, bored?
It's Miss Unbothered.
Oh no, not Miss Unbothered. I mean Miss what chapter? I'm talking about Miss what chapter, man. Because
Ayan. And
I can feel Miss Unbothered. I was like, she's trying too hard, or he is trying too hard. But Miss Wachata, I thought was more. That's why I said humble. I thought, oh, she's very humble.
but
And
I love the expression when we come out with it's bored vlogger, not one Miss Unbothered.
sorry.
It's recorded. It's recorded. So you won't. You won't. Ayan. But wapag pinanganak na, pinabalik ko lang sa tiyan ng nanay niya. Ayan. Thank you guys for your interaction. And this is another one that you missed out on your life, Mr. Lee. Dosa Pantasya. You missed
I'm sorry, I cheated. But admin is so unbelievably beautiful. I'm sorry, Dosa. It's
Oh,
it's
guys, they said my admin is beautiful. I really hope they hit it up, once they meet. Let's see. We'll see. Ayan. You want to see me, Lee?
yeah, why not?
Why not? Why not? Why you gonna come up, Sisi Koy? He can redeem himself. Yes, definitely. And admin is
God.
laughing. I'm pretty sure admin didn't want to, but I think she's really feeling bad, so she kind of like fell down earlier. Like
Oh,
she didn't get to say goodbye to everyone, but it's because of the connection, and she needs a little break from time to time. Ayan. So
oh,
you have to take
yeah.
care of her, Lee.
Of
And you have to
course,
be very nice with me because she's my admin.
of
Like I'm
course,
gonna
of
have
course.
an eye on you. And
Pressure. Oh
I'm
gosh.
still here. Thank you. Thank you. So, anyways, before we end this segment, I really, really want to thank you, Lee. Guys, if you don't know Lee, he's been here, like maybe, maybe after a year of doing stream, at first, like he has really weird perspective, guys.
It's
But
so
at the
weird.
same time, this is what I'm thinking sometimes, guys. And I'm pretty sure, like some people probably can relate with me, but sometimes I don't have tolerance with people who kind of like give their opinions, but they don't want to hear other people's opinions.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but Lee kind of like has proven me some points that I feel like, as every day, in this journey called life, sometimes we get to know people, and maybe through Icy Fit, we can find him, the right partner for him. So guys, I'm calling out everyone. If you do have a very, very special someone that you think would be perfect for our lovely guest for tonight, please do let me know because I'm gonna connect you on his Facebook. Ayan and BFF, mega, 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 mega love shout out BFF. Mwah, 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 mwah. So, Amy, ayan. Ooh, you have a visitor before we end. I think this one is the first person that you missed out, Lee, on your entire life in Icy Fit stream. Please
What?
welcome the only one, the only one, or Josa Pantasha.
No video.
Hello, baby
Hello,
D.
Sisi Koy.
Hi, hello. Hello, how are you guys? How are you, baby D? Are you
I'm
excited to see me?
yeah, of course.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah. I'm so shy now. But I'm gonna. You're so funny. You're so fun. Can I touch
You
you?
don't need to be shy.
No, no, you don't. Never mind.
So, Lee, remember how you bothered me knowing who Josa is?
Yeah.
Now that he is face to face with you, is there any question that you want to ask to Josa
Um
when you're
Kasi kun,
bothering me about
kasi
his
kunwari pang,
contact? Her-
kunwari pang apat akong kunwari pang apat akong contestants.
Yes.
I know
She's
I just
our blind date number 4.
Yeah.
you're a bit late. You're a bit late.
Yeah.
I was waiting and you didn't turn up. So
I'm so sorry. It's a traffic.
I made my choice now. I'm sorry though, so I
It's
have to.
it's so it's okay, Lee. That's a little bit problem.
You're not gonna cry? I thought you were gonna cry.
No, no, I'm gonna
No,
cry.
but
I'm
Lee,
gonna cry. Yeah.
remember, this is real, guys. This is real. He did bother me knowing the contacts of Josa, guys. He did. So, Lee,
I didn't bother you that
when
much.
you're bothering me, with his
Like,
contact.
who's this Joseph Dyson? I keep always saying Dyson. Who's this Dyson guy? I mean, girl.
Yes, and he call you Dyson.
Dyson. Where's Dyson?
Guys, may bagong name siya, guys. Hindi siya Josa. Dyson.
I
Do
don't
you
know
know
why.
Josa?
Yeah.
Do you know
Oh, why
Josa
did
means
you?
goddess?
Yeah,
Oh,
just is
that's
a
nice.
goddess. Why you call me?
That-
What? Why you call me Dyson?
I don't know. You know, the Dyson is the vacuum cleaner. That's
Oh
why-
my God! Sisi, mukha ba akong vacuum cleaner?
So please welcome the one that run away, according to you, Mr. Lee. Please welcome. Review. Hold on, I'm gonna do this.
Hello, Dyson. I mean,
Hi.
Josa. Hi, nice to
Hello,
meet you.
baby Lee. How are you today?
Sorry, I'm good. I'm good. I'm very good.
Yeah, I'm so good too.
Good,
How about your
good, good.
family?
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sisi, ang init.
Oh my god, thank you, CC Koi. Ayan. Actually, guys, she's also going to be a part of the blind date. But because she has like, like prior schedules, that's why it's kind of like, kind of late. But this is the girl, the girl, the girl that run away.
Hello, Lee. I'm so happy to see you. To talk to you. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's my loss. I'm sorry. It's my loss and my bad choice.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, you don't. No, you don't.
So Lee, so knowing this community, because we have a lot of Filipinos in the community, so do you ever, and of course you've actually dated a Filipino, right? So what
Yes.
do you think is, like, what is the difference of Filipinas or Filipinos in regards of the people or races that you've dated in the past?
No, Filipinos, maraming chismosa.
The difference is they cook really good singagang. Singagang?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I want to sing and dance, baby. Come on, let's dance.
And
But ikaw, like,
adobo,
for
adobo.
you,
For me,
for you, Sisi Koy, would you date someone like Lee? Because this is a question earlier from our viewers. Would you would you date
Kukutungan kita mamaya pag matapos ito. Kukutungan kita talaga.
would you on the spot, right on the spot? Would you date Lee?
I would. Yeah, I would. Why? Because she's so kind, she's so perfect, she's so neat, and all of it. Yeah, I love it.
for real? Are you for real? Oh, I'm very flattered. I'm actually very flattered. I'm
Yeah, because you're so sweet in the live stream. I like your for entertaining the people that in down in up and side and side. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I she doesn't agree. She thinks I've got a weird opinion. She thinks I'm weird. So, but thank you.
So sa tingin mo ba, weird siya? Do you
Weird pala
think
ako.
Lee is
Sisi vacuum
weird?
na. Sisi vacuum na ako, tapos weird pa siya. Anong kakakalabasan nito?
So basically, guys, she's saying like, if I'm a vacuum cleaner, and ano yung sinabi mo sa kanya, and he's weird, what would become the two of us?
I saw the beginning part of your name, DYO, and then I was like, what's the name? What's the name? It must be Dyson. I just want Dyson. Dyson. I don't
What's
know.
Dyson? I'm not a Dyson. I'm Diosa. It's Algaras.
I don't know. That's why I'm weird. I think that's why I'm weird. I'm just like, oh, it must be Dyson. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
No,
Yeah.
so to
It's not
end
Dyson.
all of this, right? To end the live stream, this is kind of like what it feels like to be in a kind of like Filipino community, because our blind dates are Filipinos. It has a humor of Filipino in it. So what do you think? What do you think would does this culture kind of like the same like your culture?
Yeah. I think it's very similar, especially Caribbean black culture. Yeah, I think it's the way we have the food is very similar. We like music. We like to enjoy life, our family, all these things. I think it's very similar. So and similar history too, like similar, like history with the world, like the Filipinos' history with America and other countries, and like the same with the Caribbean. We've had history with the European countries. So I think it's that's why when I've dated Filipinos or had friends with Filipinos or Filipina, it's we've bonded very quickly, if you know what I mean.
Okay. What did he say?
Very well
What
said.
did
Very
he
well
say?
said. Very well said. Thank you so much. Contestant number one. The next is contestant number two.
But guys, in all seriousness, ayan, Lee is a very, very, like how we called it in the Philippines, sports. You're a
Yeah.
game. Like you
Yes,
know
he's a
how to
game
make
person.
fun. Yes.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Ayan, Josa, Sisiko? Ito na lang last question before I let you go. And guys, like this is how we talk because Josa, ayan, this lovely lady, ayan, lady, there you go. Yes, he's also like a fellow YouTube streamer of ours, and he's a very, very like he's a Filipino comedian. So please do and support her as well. He live streams every day as well. It's been in the live chat. It's pinned in the live chat. So please do check her out. So ikaw si Sikoy, what can you say to Lee since you've known him for quite a while? Anong masasabi mo para sa kanya in searching for the right partner for him?
Oh my God. Can I Tagalog? Speaking Tagalog now? And you can,
Okay, I'll
and you can,
translate.
yeah, you can translate there. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's appreciated.
Ooh.
Okay. Ah, kasi nung una kong nakita si Lee dito,
So the first time I saw you, Lee, here.
yeah, it's so fantastic. It's so
So
fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's so very I mean, a very entertaining person. Yeah, and so very game it's a game person. Yeah. Walang arte, yeah, walang arte, walang keme-keme kahit hindi niya pa kami nakikita in person, eh ganun niya na ako tawagin na vacuum. Kaya it's so sweet.
So guys, this is how I'm gonna translate it. I hope I don't butcher this in English. So basically, English translation for you, Lee.
Yeah.
Even though you don't know us, like personally, I didn't know you think of me as a vacuum cleaner. That's why he said.
But it's okay, Lee, because I'm so sanay na ako. Then lagi naman talaga ako nagba-vacuum sa gabi, every day, every night, 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m.
So they said, no, it's okay, Lee, because I do understand that. Like I do vacuum every day. I do it. like that. So he understands, he accepted it, he's okay with it. Okay, next.
Yeah.
So yung tanong, papaano siya makakahanap ng right partner para sa kanya?
Si Lee?
Hindi. Si ano, si Disclosure.
Kasi may kausap ako. Kaya nga nililinaw ako. Pag hindi kita sinagot ng maayos, sinasabi ko sa'yo, umayos kang babae ka. Umayos ka, tinatanong kita ng maayos. Tinatanong kita.
Guys, if you don't know, guys, like you can watch if you're Tagalog speaking, or like if you want to actually watch Filipino humor, if you don't want to know about that, what we're talking about, please do leave a timestamp in the comments down below. I'll translate it for you guys. So, because he's asking, like, so what's the question? So I asked him. So choosing the right partner for Lee, what can you say? How can you choose the right partner for him? And then he said, who? So I said, what? The other person's name that's not you, Lee. So basically,
I'm
that's
sorry.
my
I'm sorry but
Okay.
because I'm slow now. But I
Okay.
understand.
Seriousness.
Understand.
Oh, ayan na.
Yeah. Naglag na
Okay.
sa Q&A.
Serious.
Bakit sumali pa ako ng contest ng Q&A dito? Makit lang ako, kuya, Pinoy galaan, wag kang sisikuhin kita.
So, okay, seryoso. We're serious now, Lee. Okay.
Okay. Tagalog ba? Tagalogin ko siya ha, si Dia.
Oo, Tagalogin mo.
Oo, yung makakahanap siya ng
Oo, papaano siya makakahanap sa tingin mo ng tamang tao para sa kanya?
Yeah, oo, nagkakape na siya.
You have to say. Guys, he's
Well,
from UK, guys. These are British. So, British and their tea. It's a tea time. So, it's a
tea
thing.
time. Oh, it's a tea time. A tea. Oh, no. I mean a tea time. Diyos ko po. Ba't pa nakakyat dito?
Ayusin mo kasi yan, sisig ko. Guys, pag pinagsama niyo talaga kaming dalawa, naku, bahala kayo dyan.
Sorry
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay,
serious. Oh, sige. Kaya mo yan.
Okay. Ali, kung gusto mong magkaroon ka ng makakabiyak or makaka-date ditong Valentine's Day or makakanap ng makakasama mo pang habang buhay, siguro yun yung tanggap mo siya kung ano siya, kung ano yung nakaraan niya. Mamahalin mo ng hangga't maaari, higit pa sa buhay mo.
So the thing is, he thinks to choose the right partner for you, Lee, you have to understand how to accept the past. Ano ba yung isa? Tanggapin yung nakaraan niya.
Tanggapin yung nakaraan
Accept
niya.
her past. With you. Ano pa ba yung iba?
And sana mahalin mo siya ng higit pa sa buhay mo.
And love her more than you love your life.
And always kind to your future son and a daughter someday. Yeah. And a pure love and always pray at night. Thank you.
Pray at night. But guys, ayan, please do, ayan. The floor is yours, Sisi Koy, ayan. Tell them what's going on with your life. And guys, it's in the pinned live chat in there. Please check her out.
Thank you, guys.
Sino yun? Sila yata nagsasalita. And guys, muli po maraming salamat. Pasensya na kayo, na-late talaga ako, guys. Oo, kaya hindi po ako nakahabol sa kanilang dating game. But, ayan, nakahabol. Sabi ko nga, akit ako kung sakali talaga makahabol ako. Then, ayan po guys, muli po, pasyal po kayo sa akin live stream every Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Pinas time, and Saturday and Sunday po, 3 p.m. Pinas time. Ayan, tayo po doon ay magsasayahan lang. Ayan. Meron tayo doon okrayan, kulitan, with tawanan, ayan. Tapos meron tayong kaunting mga paangat ba o paangat ng kung ano-anong bagay ang umaangat sa ating live. And maraming salamat po syempre sa lahat ng sumusuport kay Marvelous Vlog 25, kay Josa Pantasya, and Marbrix 25. Ayan, sana po patuloy niyong suportahan yung tatlong channel kong ito. Then mamaya po, see you later po sa mga makakasubaybay sa akin sa Facebook dahil magla-live din po ako doon dahil balik bituin na tayo. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Lee, and thank you, CCIC. CC, nakamute!
Thank you guys and maraming salamat sa iyo,
Thank you,
Sisi
CC
ko.
Koy.
And of
Thank you
course,
ha.
bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Pasensya na kayo late ha. Thank you so much, guys. Love you all. Bye.
Ayan. And of course, the last one, Lee. Let them know what's going on with your life. And of course, invite them. And your message to all the single, ano nangyari Sisi Koy? Ayan. To all the single ladies and single bros out there, what your message for them this coming Valentine's Day?
I think what Dyson?
Josa.
Josa, sorry, goddess. I think what she said was very true. Is first love yourself, then love your partner with all your heart, and when the time, and I think unbothered or unboring blogger, I can't remember, but what they said as well, I think
Bored.
bored
Tune.
blogger.
Yes. Bored vlogger. Tune.
Sorry,
It's named. Yeah. Tune.
Tune, what he said was true. Like, I think you can't really have a true relationship unless if you don't love yourself first. So for everyone single out there, first work on yourself, love yourself, and things will happen. And also, like, nothing's perfect. Like, real relationships take work, and be prepared for that. So yeah, that's my advice. Sorry, I'm tired, but I hope that's relevant. You're muted. You're muted.
Why am I always muted? Thank you so much. It's been such, a pleasure of knowing you, of course. And of course, more and more friendships to come. And I hope you'll find the right one for you. Ayan, I hope it's admin, if it's my admin. Welcome to the family, if that one is. But, like you'll see. Ayan, but anyways, thank you, Lee. And I hope you have a wonderful night. I did keep you a long time. It should be just 2 hours. We're over. So thank you so much. Ayan, I'll see you probably very soon as well. Ayan. So thank you. Good night. And guys, please do check him out. I'll leave the description link down below. Check him out. Check his place. His humors in it. Yeah. And thank you, guys. So bye, Lee. Thank you.
Bye. I can't leave.
He's stuck. He's stuck, guys. He's stuck with us. There you go, guys. But guys, thank you so much for being such a wonderful viewers, especially this live. Like like spending your Saturday night live every Saturday means a lot to me. It really does. And I hope everyone a loving Valentine's Day, whether like celebrate it in your own way, celebrate it alone, with family, or with your loved one. I hope everyone found or find the right partner for them. There's nothing perfect. There's always going to be a struggle, but I hope everyone, each and one of you, find the right partner for you. And that is what is all about in Icy Fit. This is a life journey channel. So if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and like, share this live stream, and please do watch my uploads as well. It would mean a lot to me. So, guys, thank you so much. That was a good love for my special contestants on Blind Date. Jenski Vlog, to Nebrong Kano, ayan, board, ayan, and of course to my sisikoy Josa Pantasha, as known as Marvelous Vlog 25. Thank you for my admin as well. Thank you for participating on that. And to the viewers, thank you for being so patient, even though we're having like technical difficulties. I know I'll do better next time. I'll try to be better next time for all of you guys. Thank you so much. And celebrating alone. Cheers. I hope we have more time to kind of like interact with you guys. But if not, next Saturday, I'll be live again. Till that day, save your notes, save your opinions. We're gonna discuss it one by one. See you again next Saturday. Dahil, ayan, happy Valentines to everyone sa channel na ito. Guys, lahat tayo, guys. Felipe G, ayan, mega love shout out to you. Thank you to all the BG people out there. Thank you. Goodbye. Ayan, oyasumi nasai. Otsukare sama deshita. And magandang gabi. Matulog ng maaga, matulog ng mahimbing. Sleep tight. Good night. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Kayo ang bida dito. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.